She's a Mona Lisa. Everyone's lining up.
Hi, welcome to episode 3 of You Make I Recreate, simply translating to me trying your recipes. And today I've recreated 5 of your delicious recipes. So yeah, let's get you started with the first one. Dal Pakwan by Vishakha. Okay, let me start off by saying you have no clue how excited my mom was when she figured I was making this. I had personally never had it before this day, but she has had it multiple times because her friends make it quite often and she loves it so much. And she was just so happy I was making this. We start by soaking Bengal gram in water for half an hour. While that's soaking, make the dough for pakwan. To a bowl, add equal portions of all-purpose flour and semolina, which is suji, carom seeds, cumin seeds, salt, oil and water. I don't knead the dough at this point. Just fold the dough with a spatula till it's a rough mix like this. The thing with suji is that it'll absorb a lot of water, so it's fine for us to just let it do its thing for some time and then then we'll just focus on it. Okay, back to the dal. It has soaked up some water, so let's cook it. I'm adding it to a pressure cooker with salt and water and cooking it for 4 to 5 whistles till the dal is cooked and separated. It's not mushy. For the tadka, heat ghee in a pot and temper cumin seeds before adding in the dal. Add some hot water, turmeric, chili powder, garam masala and salt. Mix and we just let this cook for some time till we get a boil. Back to the pakwan. We are gonna do this back and forth for some time. After 30 minutes of the dough just resting, you can see how soft it's gotten. Now is when we knead it very nicely till we get like something very manageable because we'll have to roll it out. Divide it into smaller portions and make balls. We sprinkle some flour and we'll roll our dough with the help of it so it doesn't stick. I'm rolling the dough till it's thin like a roti but not too thin. Okay, this is super important. You have to poke it to a point. There are so many holes that there's no chance for it to like puff up like a puri because you don't want that. You want it to be flat. Listen, if you're like Shivangi, this is not what it looked like the last time we saw it. I know, it's my mom. She was literally supervising my actions and she told me mash the dal a bit because that's what she's eaten. She told me to mash it, so I did because she is more experienced than I am when it comes to Indian cuisine and I trust her. So I did. I mean, ultimately, I do have more faith in her than I do in myself when it comes to this. So yeah, I did. Finishing with fresh coriander and yeah, everything's ready. Thick dal with crispy, crunchy pakwan. I ate one and I loved it. But listen, my parents, they finished all of it. They loved it so much. My mom was eating it like this with the addition of tamarind chutney. It was honestly a big success. And I might have to make it very soon. Because I'm pretty sure they'll ask me to make it. Greek yogurt by Mishika. Okay, first of all, you're literally the sweetest person ever. Thank you so much for your email. Like, I can't even tell you, I felt so amazing after reading it. And listen, you are so cool. So, shut up. I mean, not like literally shut up, but like, you know what I'm saying. Okay, so this is something Mishika makes as a Greek yogurt substitute because that's not available to her. We take curd and add that to a strainer, let it sit for 6 to 8 hours till a lot of the liquid has left its body. We are not just making a plain yogurt, we're making a flavored yogurt. This one is peaches and mango. Cut a mango into cubes and roughly mash it up in a bowl. Add brown sugar and mash again till it's mushy but there's like mango chunks in it still. Chop a peach into tiny cubes and add that to the sweet mangoes and finally the curd, which as you can see, the curd really relieved itself. We mix and that's literally it. So I don't think it's Greek yogurt, but I do get what you're saying. Like the vibe is there. It's like a Greek yogurt plus fresh cream vibe, which I mean, I can tell that's exactly what you were going for, which definitely works. You know what? It's literally like a froyo, but not frozen. I really liked it. It's so fresh and fruity and desserty. Next time I want to make a yogurt bowl, I'm pretty sure this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna prepare my base like this. Thank you so much for sending me the recipe and your email, and you're the cutest. Pudina Lachha Paratha by Trisha. So Lachha Paratha is one of my favorite flatbreads ever. I love it so much because it has so many layers and it's so flaky, and I have experimented with it before and I've made mushroom paratha and also aloo paratha. So Pudina paratha sounded amazing. We start by chopping fresh mint leaves and mix that with whole wheat flour, salt, carom seeds, oil and water. I just use my chopstick like this and see, we have a dough. I'm just kidding. You thought that's exactly what I do, but I don't, and I found it so funny, but no. I like to roughly combine with the chopstick first and then I knead it with my hands till the dough is just soft and non-sticky. Take some dough and with the help of some more flour, roll it out into a thin shape. I don't know what the shape is, so just freestyle. Spread oil on the dough as well as mango powder, chili powder, cumin, coriander powder and kala namak, and now we just fan fold the dough like this. We roll it again like a cinnamon roll, press and roll it out into a flat circle. Now we will toast this in ghee for a couple of minutes till both the sides are cooked. This was the first one where I kept the heat medium high, so as you can see the paratha was very crispy and crunchy and broke, and yeah, this is not what you want because as you can see there's no layers. It did taste like a thicker khakra, which I liked, but like it's not paratha. When you cook it nicely and patiently on low heat, you can see the layers are there, it's soft and flaky and it's so beautiful. I loved this. I frankly really liked how flavorful it was. Like there's so much masala, but also it's so fresh and you don't even need anything on the side with it. It's so good on its own. Apple crumble with vanilla ice cream and toffee sauce by Kshitij. Peel apples and dice them into small cubes. Melt some butter in a pot and add apples to it along with some brown sugar, vanilla essence and water. Mix, and now we want to simmer this till the apples release their juices and become tender and mushy. We add cinnamon, lemon juice and whiskey or rum. I like whiskey better, so I added that. Mix and let the apples get softer. I personally don't like to cook this too much because I don't want the whiskey to burn off. So don't judge me on this, but I still remember from school that whiskey has 40% alcohol, and I actually searched this on the internet. If you cook whiskey for 15 minutes, then there's 40% alcohol remaining. If you cook it for 30 minutes, that's 35. And if you cook it for an hour, then only 25% is remaining. So yeah, I just cooked it for like 10 minutes because yeah. For the top coat, which is the crumble, mix oats, butter, brown sugar and lots of cinnamon. I can eat so much of it in one sitting. I love cinnamon so much, it's not even funny. So I've come to a realization that I'm not like a chocolate girl anymore. Like I would pick vanilla over chocolate and cinnamon over vanilla. So yeah, I'm definitely like a cinnamon girly. I mean, that's not even a surprise because you all know I'm so obsessed with cinnamon rolls. Okay, we pour the apples in a greased bowl, top with oat crumble and let it bake at 200 for 20 minutes. While that's baking, let's make the caramel toffee sauce. In the same pot I made my apple basin. I added white sugar and just let it melt in low flame. When it's golden, add butter and milk and mix very fast. And when the caramel is so pretty, bubbly and thick like this, take some caramel toffee and add it. Kshitij used Melody, but I couldn't find that, so I just used Alpenliebe. God, it's so frustrating. Alpenliebe. So when that melts and just incorporates with the rest of the sauce, our caramel is ready, and honestly I was shook by how good it turned out. Just look at how smooth and silky it is. The apple crumble is served with vanilla ice cream and the toffee sauce, and like you said, it truly is heavenly. It's like warm and comforting but also fresh and also intense and exciting because of the caramel. I loved it. I know I'm saying this for like every dish, but y'all are actually so good at this. I'm proud of you. Chocolate log eggs by Lareb. Okay, how do you all think of all of this? Like, this is something I have never heard of before and I am so intrigued. Y'all are actually so creative, I'm kind of jealous. So what we're doing is we're making a dessert with only 4 ingredients that looks like a tree log, hence the name. Add some heavy cream to a bowl with vanilla and icing sugar and just mix till it's well combined. One thing, since you didn't say if I should whip it till thicker or not, I just left it like that. We take a Mary biscuit and spread some cream on it and just repeat this till we have a cake tower. I have always been confused, is it Mary or is it Mari? Because some people do say Mari biscuit, but I have always said Mary. The cream was just dripping to the point it spread all over, so it's a good thing I used parchment paper for this. When the tower was quite tall, I just placed it in the freezer to stabilize, and this is when I mixed cocoa powder with the leftover cream and mixed to get like a chocolatey cream basically. This tasted exactly like chocolate ice cream by the way, which was amazing. Pour the chocolate on top of the log and use a spatula to make sure it coats all of the log. Since there's so much cream, I just decided to play around and get this like marble swirly effect because why not? Froze this again for 5 minutes and then just used my finger to get this like tree trunk rough effect, which I don't know if I was successful, but it was fun doing it. It's finally time to just place it horizontally and slice it diagonally. I am so excited. I was actually so excited for this point because I saw the drawing and yeah, this was definitely the part I was waiting for the most. Trust me, I was not disappointed. I mean, this is so cool. Because I froze this, instead of just chilling in the refrigerator, the cream literally turned into ice cream, and this was an amazing ice cream sandwich. For how easy, creative and fun this was, this is an amazing recipe. I can definitely see myself making different versions of it, maybe like a strawberry and cream, or I don't know, maybe like a tiramisu one. But yeah, thanks for sending it, and also the cute note in the end. Thank you so much. Thanks for sending in your recipes. If you have not already sent me yours, you can send them to me on Shivangi Pithisaria07@gmail.com. And yeah, I'm gonna try and recreate them. See you on the next episode. Bye!
She's a Mona Lisa. Everyone's lining up to see her. She's a Mona Lisa. Everyone's lining up to see her.